a story about a mom named Jane and her baby boy, Ben. Jane wanted to start a savings plan for Ben's education, but she didn't know where to start. She was worried about how she and her husband would be able to help Ben not only with his education, but also with other expenses that would kickstart his future. Like, how would they pay for Ben's first car? Or college? What if Ben wanted to travel or start a business venture? What would they be able to contribute when Ben got married or purchased his first home? They knew that getting a head start in his adult life would take a significant amount of resources, and Jane did not want Ben to miss out on amazing opportunities that could jumpstart his future. Jane found out about a savings plan called the $1 Million Baby. She was surprised to learn that this savings plan was not something new, but had actually been around for over 100 years. This savings plan was a well-kept secret of the wealthy, such as Jim Pattison, who used it to start his very first car dealership. What she loved about the plan was that it offered her steady, predictable growth that could only go one way, up. That she didn't have to gamble her money in the volatile stock markets, and that this plan could be used to finance his dreams. Her investment would also be tax sheltered, and she could use the funds in the plan while it continued to grow. Best of all, this plan would allow Jane to create a legacy that would continue for Ben's future children. So what are you waiting for? Talk to a $1 Million Baby advisor today and get started on a bright future for your baby.
As a parent, you want to make sure that your child has a happy, healthy future, that they can go to college, buy a home for their family, and retire at a reasonable age. Wouldn't it be great to know that they had the opportunity to not only take care of themselves, but their own family as well? Now you can. By contributing a small amount each month into this tax-free college savings and life insurance plan, you can give your child the head start they need to obtain financial security later in life. And with your child's plan being indexed to the S&P 500 and growing tax-free with no market risk of loss, any contribution, whether it's $50 or $200, can have a dramatic impact. Now, you might ask, what if I just saved money for my child instead? Well, you could put that money under a mattress, but it wouldn't ever grow in value. If you saved $100 a month for your child every month without interest, then they'd have a little over $20,000 by the time they reached 18. But let's say you contribute $100 per month into the Smart Start program. When your child is 18, projected cash available for college will be $9,000 per year for 4 years, tax-free. That's $36,000 in total. When your child is 31, the projected cash value will have grown an additional $47,000. That's a lot more than they'd get from mattress money. And it doesn't end there. If your child continues to contribute into the program as an adult, then by the time they reach 65, the projected cash value will have grown to an estimated $1.6 million. They'll also have an additional tax-free retirement income stream of an estimated $265,000 per year. And because the Smart Start program is a life insurance policy as well, your child's family will be eligible for death benefits. Now, these are projected numbers, and the final results may vary. But in the end, the Smart Start program still gives your child something invaluable: security. Don't you wish your parents had done this for you?
First is the time value of money and allowing money to compound income tax-free for a number of years. And here's a great illustration called $1 Million Baby. This is an actual illustration, by the way. And imagine setting up a child or a grandchild for life for the cost of a cup of coffee. And you'll see here from this presentation what a wonderful gift it could be for a parent or a grandparent to put away some money for a child and let it grow for a number of years. They could be set for the rest of their life just by doing a little bit of pre-planning, right? And there are a lot of numbers here on this page, but let me go through them and give you an idea. Now, this is just an illustration. Your numbers could vary, ages, times, contributions, and so on. But just to get an idea that if someone were to start off with, say, $25 a week for 5 years, and then $35 a week, and they were increasing it a little bit from 25 to 35, and then the last 8 years, $46 per week, for a total contribution of $28,800, and they did that until the child was 14. So if you added all this up, they put in a total of $28,800. Now, since it is in a life insurance contract, it also comes with living benefits as well, but it develops a cash value. And that cash value can be accessed at any time for any reason. So we use this illustration. We say, well, what if they decided that at age 18, to help pay for college, they pulled out $12,000 a year for 4 years? That's $48,000. They never contributed any more money after age 14. Total contribution, $28,800. Then at, say, age 30, after getting out of college and so on, they buy a house. They take $25,000 out to buy a home. And of course, we're just illustrating some of these numbers. This could vary, and the needs could be for whatever they wanted to. But these are pretty typical needs that a person would have, right? Paying for college, down payment for a house, and so on. And that's at by age 39. And then at age 45, they decide that they want to take out of their cash value. They want to take another $100,000 out to use it to buy down payment for a vacation home, right? And continue to let the money grow. Still, they've not contributed anything since age 14. Total contribution was $28,800 for 14 years. So they used it for college, they used it for down payment on a house and a vacation home. Then at age 65, they decide to retire. The money that's in their account, because of the magic of compound interest, we're illustrating this at 8%, and because it's compounding and compound income tax free. At age 65, they take out $142,000 a year, income tax free. If they live to age 89, they had taken out $3,729,000 income tax free. So just to recap this, they took out $48,000 to help pay for college, $25,000 for a mortgage down payment, $100,000 for a vacation condo, and then from age 65 to 89, so for 24 years, they took out $3.4 million income tax free. Add that all up, that's $3.5 million. $3.5 million, carry that over. They also had a tax-free death benefit that went to their heirs at age 89 of $1.6 million. The total is $5.2 million. That's the total benefit, and they never paid more than $28,800. Remember, they stopped at age 14 and then 0 afterwards.